Today, I want to share with you the number one reason we eat to the point of physical discomfort. So, the number one reason for this is because we've been taught to attach morality to food, to make food a moral issue, okay? And that is the leading cause, the number one reason why we end up eating to the point of physical discomfort. So it is ingrained in us through basically our whole life, through messages of diet culture, through things that are spoken over us, through things we hear. It is ingrained in us to make food a moral issue. But it's not, all right? Food is not a moral issue. You are neither good nor bad based on the food that you eat. So today I want to unpack a little bit more of what this looks like to attach morality to food. And then I want to give you some tips so you can break free from that. So if we have not met, my name is Eileen. I'm a certified intuitive eating counselor. I'm a certified holistic health coach, and I'm a certified yoga instructor currently in school to become a yoga therapist. So attaching morality to food would be labeling the foods you see as either good or bad. So maybe you view the more nutrient dense foods as good and the less nutrient dense foods as bad. Okay. So maybe, like, for example, maybe, you're eating ice cream. You say something like, I'm so bad, I shouldn't be eating this. Or you're eating a salad and you're like, wow, I'm so good today, I'm having this salad. That would be an example of attaching morality to food, because again, you are neither good nor bad based on the food that you eat. It's just food. But interestingly enough, when we attach that morality to food, when we say those things like I'm good or bad for eating this, it actually drives us to eat the things that we consider bad, right? To binge on those things, because as humans, what do we like to do? We like to rebel, okay? That's something we really like to do. And so we're setting ourselves up to do that by attaching morality to food. So another example of attaching morality to food, making food a moral issue. You see this on packaging, food packaging. So if you go into the store, next time you go into the grocery store, I simply want you to notice. I want you to pay close attention on the marketing on products, okay? Companies are very smart and they're strategically marketing their products to draw people in. Now, these companies are very much aware that people are drenched in diet culture. They're very much aware of that, and they're like preying on that. They're using their marketing messaging to draw people in, okay? So like examples would be Skinny Cow ice cream, Pop Secret. There's like so many. So just go into your store and look around. But what I want you to understand, I want to empower you. I'm not saying don't eat those foods. If you truly like those foods, enjoy them, right? We're here for food freedom. If you don't like them, don't eat them, get something else, right? But I want to empower you to look at things differently, to understand that a lot of these companies, they are looking for you to buy those products based on the messages that's on the label, which is absolute bullshit, okay? So just be aware of that. So it's incredibly important to understand, if you want the freedom to eat in attunement to your body's cues like hunger, fullness, satisfaction, if you want to be able to tune into your body and make your decisions about what, when, and how to eat based on the internal things going on inside you, those internal factors, you really do have to detach the morality from your eating. You got to change the way you're looking at things. Instead of seeing food as good or bad, you just see food as food, right? And so I want to share with you 3 of the ways that I did this for myself and 3 of the things that I teach inside my program, Journey to Freedom. So we kind of already touched on this, and I did that very intentionally to already get you on this path of thinking. But the very first thing you want to do is you want to become aware of the ways that you're attaching morality to food, the way that you're doing it as an individual, all right? So start to notice the words that are coming out of your mouth. Start to notice the way you're thinking, okay? Start to notice if you're in the store and you see packaging, is that packaging drawing you towards it? Does the marketing labels on it, the claims of, whatever, Pop Skinny or whatever, are those things drawing you closer to it? So start to kind of become aware without judgment, from a place of curiosity. Start to become aware of the ways that you're attaching morality to food. And then number 2, since you became aware of the way that you're speaking and the things that you're saying, I want you to now rephrase your language. This is really important, because when we say something, we hear what we say, okay? And we really do take that in. So you want to start to change your language, okay? Even if it doesn't feel super authentic to you at first, it's really important that you take this step and you take time with this. So if you notice that certain phrases are coming up over and over again, I want you to write those phrases down, and then I want you to write down how can you rephrase that to support food neutrality, right? to support looking at food as neither good nor bad. And then lastly, I want you to redefine your definition of health and wellness. So diet culture really does ingrain in us that health means restriction, all right? Health means rigidity, okay? It's very black and white. It's very all or nothing. That's not health. That's not wellness, okay? It's not, all right? But if that's what we've followed for so long and that's what we've known for so long, we don't want to blame ourselves for feeling that way. But we do want to start to challenge the way that we view health and wellness. Okay, so the truth is, health and wellness, it's not about extremes, okay? It's about you being in tune with your needs, your body's needs, you being in tune with that, right? You supporting your body's ability to feel physically, mentally, and emotionally well. And the truth is, sometimes the most healthiest option, right, is to choose the cake, to choose the donuts, to choose the chips, okay? Because the truth is, it doesn't all come down to nutritional density, right? That's not what this all comes down to. Yes, we need those foods in order for our body to function well, to feel amazing, right? But those other foods do provide a source of nourishment, okay? A source of comfort, and that's not a bad thing, all right? And I'll be doing a future YouTube on emotional eating and comfort eating and all of that, and how to find and how to find freedom with that, right? Because sometimes comfort eating is a really important balance for our wellness, okay? So I want you to start to redefine the way that you're viewing health and wellness, okay? Because rigidity really is not the path to living a life of abundance, okay? Rigidity asks us to shrink in more ways than one, right? Rigidity leads to anxiety, stress, overwhelm, frazzles our nervous system, okay? Whereas when we come in from an abundance mindset, abundance meaning, yes, we are being mindful to care for our body and our mind and to do the things that we know allow us to just feel really good. But we're also not being restrictive. We also understand that even if a food is less nutrient dense, that doesn't mean it's bad, right? And actually that food still holds a very valuable place and a very valuable role in our health and wellness. So I truly hope this was helpful for you. If this was helpful or if you learned something new, definitely share this with someone. Make sure to subscribe for future YouTube videos. And and you can also find me on Instagram at Food Freedom Yogi.